My name is Larry Weaver, and since last year I joined the gym, and I've been bulking up. This is the after. The before was a stick figure. I tried this boot camp class, which was going pretty well until they had us start flipping truck tires. I can't flip a truck tire. I'm like, do you have anything from a smaller truck? Maybe a Tonka? I'm like, why are we flipping truck tires? The instructor said it's a functional exercise. It builds strength you can use in your daily activities. I'm like, yeah, how about we flip a mattress? That's some strength I could use. You ever tried to flip a king-size mattress by yourself? It's like setting a human-sized rat trap. Like, I got it! I don't got it! Help! Oh, I just need the strength. I just need enough strength to hold up the couch long enough for my wife to vacuum out the Cheetos underneath. That's all I need. Just a little bit. I'd like to be bigger. I would. I'd like to take steroids. I think steroids should be legal if you're over 45 and married. Let's face facts. I'm already losing my hair, quick-tempered and impotent. I may as well be jacked. Let me have this one thing. I've always been thin. This neighborhood kid used to relentlessly bully me about my weight until one day I finally had the courage to stand up to him. I'll never forget it. I said, look, Timmy, I am 46 years old. If you don't stop, I'm going to bring this up at the next HOA meeting. A stern letter will be written. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Good to be here in the South. Oh man, people think the South is divided by race and religion. Not true, not true. We're much more divided by which basketball team you root for. Yeah, yeah. Or what kind of mayonnaise you put in your potato salad. Yes. We need the governor to declare Duke's the official state mayonnaise. What? Pantene. Oh, Pantene. All right, calm down, sir. Pantene! Pantene! Sweet tea! First I thought he said Pantene. I put Pantene in my potato salad. It gives it more body. I was at a barbecue restaurant, and if you go to a restaurant in the South, you'll find that Southern restaurateurs are very liberal with the term vegetable. I'm like, what's your vegetable of the day? The waitress like, our veggie of the day is mac and cheese. Mac and cheese? I didn't realize that was in season. What other vegetables do you have? Well, we got beans and weenies. We got garlic, mashed potatoes. We got corn, bread. I'll tell you what, for my veggie, I'll have the Jell-O salad. But make it green. I'm trying to be healthy. I do like barbecue restaurants because it's a simple menu. You get a meat and 2 vegetables, that's it. Not a lot of options. If there's too many choices, I can't make a decision. A friend of mine took me to that cheesecake factory at South Point. The menu's like 30 pages long. Oh, I nearly had a panic attack. The waiter's like, what will you be having? I'm like, I'll have a highlighter and a study carol. And cancel my appointments for the rest of the evening. Food trucks are popular now, right? Food trucks everywhere. I grew up in the country, we never had a food truck. The closest thing we had to a food truck is when the El Camino hit a possum. Get yourself some roadkill and some white bread and you got a ditch witch. There's your food truck right there. A lot of people moving down from the north. It's good they're here tonight, thank you. And apparently they don't like the way we drive down here. We just drive a little differently. You just don't know the rules, you see. In most parts of the country, if you come to, say, a 4-way intersection, the person on the right goes first. In the South, if you come to a four-way intersection, the person on the right waves for the person on the left to go. The person on the left waves for the person on the right to go. And they sit there waving at each other all day until someone from Jersey comes and lays on their horn. That's how it's done. Turn signals. Either don't use them at all or leave them on all the time. Are we about to turn? Did we already turn? You don't know. It's illegal to text and drive in North Carolina. Personally, I don't think it should be illegal. I think we should give texters their own lane. That's right, we'll open up a distracted driving lane on 540. You can drink, smoke, eat, text, manscape, whatever. We'll put up bleachers, sell tickets. It's better than NASCAR right there. You're guaranteed to see a wreck. A lot of people moving down from Jersey and New York. We wanted to make you feel welcome here in Cary. So we got something just for you. A toll road. You're welcome. Keep paying that toll. We're going to build you that travel plaza with the Rory Rogers and the Wawa. It's coming. It's coming. Just be patient. Jeff's talking about throwing his back out. I had a hernia surgery recently. Now, I had to have a really last-minute hernia surgery, and the only lady available to do it had just graduated the day before. I was the very first patient out of school, and I was a little nervous about this, to say the least, but I felt better when they told me she went to the University of North Carolina. It's a good school. It was dental school, but still. It's very hard to get into. And I was in that prep room, and she comes in and she hands me a robe and a magic marker. And she said, take your clothes off, take the magic marker, and write the word yes where your hernia is. And I'm like, say what? If you don't know where my hernia is, I don't think I want you taking a knife anywhere in that general vicinity. But I did it. I took the magic marker, I wrote the word yes where the hernia was, and just to make sure she saw it, I put an asterisk beside it, and then I circled it, and then I started getting really carried away, drawing an arrow from my shoulder down, from my ankle all the way up. By the time I was done, it looked like one of those traps that Coyote set for the road runner. Arrows, road signs, it was not the beast. Whenever I go to the doctor, and I'm sure you've done this, they always ask you, is your insurance still the same as last time? And I always give them the same answer, yes. The truth is, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure in the past 15 years it's changed 15 times. Just submit it to all of them. Somebody's bound to take it. I get my wife through my, I get my wife through mail order. No, my wife is not a Russian bride. I get my insurance through my wife's job, because I don't have a job. And it's a big company she works for, and they have basically 3 plans. It's like gold, silver, and hope for the best. I'm like, honey, this core plan looks pretty good. It's only $10 a month. And the deductible is just, oh, $50,000. Okay, well, looks like I won't be going outside this year. If you need me, I'll be resting in that box of bubble wrap. Not safe out there. Not safe. I had another joke about that. Hold on one second. How many people were here last year for the July show? Oh, I don't even need to bother. We're doing a whole different set then. I can just do the same jokes I told last year and be none the wiser. I don't know why. My uncle just came back from the eye doctor, and he's one of these guys who tries to use big words, but he gets them all wrong. He's like, yeah, looks like I'm going to need some surgery on my Cadillacs. Yeah, the doctor said I had a case of an emotionally detached retina. Touched a glaucoma. I don't like, here's a piece of advice. Never date an optometrist. Never date an optometrist. I dated an optometrist one time, and it took her forever to get ready. She'd hold up 2 dresses. Which do you like better, 1 or 2? 2 or 1? It's the same dress, I'm pretty sure. Is this a trick? I like you people. I'm gonna open up to you. This is an embarrassing part of my past, but when I was young, my dad used me to avoid the draft. Yeah, on winter nights, he'd make me lie down by the front door. That's embarrassing. My dad was cheap. He was always trying to save money. Everything he brought home was from Big Lots, a pawn shop, or off the side of the road. If my dad was behind you on the highway and something fell off your truck, it was his now. That's how things work in the country. We'd spend our weekends just following around people that were moving. Just waiting for them to go around the sharp curve. Like, hold on, son, we're gonna get a new mattress. I'm like, well, I can't help you flip it. My mom was cheap too. She'd use Christmas as an excuse to buy me things I needed anyway. I'm like, Mom, my shoe got a hole in the bottom. She's like, don't worry, baby, Christmas is just around the corner. I'm like, Mom, it's July. She's like, who taught you to wear shoes in the summer? Is that what they teach you in that school? My mom was very concerned with what they were teaching me in that school. So, true story, she got a job at the cafeteria so she could keep her eyes on me. When you're a small child and you're just trying to fit in with your other classmates, the last thing you want is to be publicly spanked at school by the lunch lady. And the other kids didn't even know it was my mom. They're like, what'd you do? I'm like, I said the green beans were mushy. My dad found out that we could buy the cafeteria food from the government in bulk. And so, yeah, we got a freezer out in the shed, and we ate cafeteria food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was the only kid in 7th grade that needed open heart surgery. I think we found the blockage. It's a tater tot. Like a lot of you that had older siblings, I had to wear hand-me-down clothes. Mine was from my older sister. She was 8 years older. So not only was everything girls' clothes, but it was 8 years out of style. Try hard as I might, I could not pull off those Holly Hobby bell bottoms. I just didn't have the hips. And even if they were name brand clothes, they were still girl clothes. People were like, oh, those Jordan-ass jeans. I'm like, no, they're Levi's. I'd go in the bathroom, turn them inside out so that J would look like an L. Didn't fool nobody. They're like, your jeans are inside out. I'm like, they're acid washed. It's the 80s. We went to a small church out there in the country. When my church, we called everybody brother so-and-so and sister so-and-so. And when I was a little kid, I thought we were all related. Turns out we were. It was Alamance County. Yeah, my parents didn't have a retirement plan. Their plan was 3 kids. That was their retirement plan. It's tough to care for aging parents. I'm worried about my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law last week, she gave her social security number over the phone to a known scammer. Now granted, I needed it for the credit card application, but still. That's strictly for email. You don't give that out. I had a nephew, he turned 20 years old and decided he's no longer going to eat meat. Which means, I guess he feels strongly about animal rights, but now he's too weak to do anything about it. He's always hungry and tired. He's like a sloth on Benadryl. We had a cookout. He brought all these vegan substitutes. He had tofu dogs with soy cheese and veganese. I gave them to Grandma. She deep fried them and wrapped them in bacon. Wasn't bad, wasn't bad. Oh, man. What else is going on? I don't remember. I'll have to look at my notes again. I'm sorry. I apologize. Very unprofessional. You haven't done that. Problem looking at your notes is the next joke better be good. No pressure. I had to buy a new washing machine, and my washing machine has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. What it needs is GPS tracking so I can locate my socks. Why does my washing machine need Wi-Fi? What's it going to text the toilet seat? Hey man, you up? My cousin, she was in a snit at the family reunion because she had to call tech support on her computer, and she got patched over to India, and apparently there were some communication issues. I'm like, well, please tell me what happened. She's like, well, I called over there, and I said, I'm fixing to cut my computer on, and I don't know which one of these buttons I'm supposed to mash. And I said, buttons supposed to mash? Turns out the guy in India had to ask her for someone that spoke English. Table turn situation. Global warming's in the news. I don't know how you feel about global warming. They say the oceans are rising. Personally, I'm counting on it. I'm getting ready for retirement. I just bought some beachfront property in Benson. Yeah. I'm going to spend my golden years on my porch looking at dolphins and raccoons. That'd be nice. I was down in Myrtle Beach. I don't know if you've been lately, but Myrtle Beach has a giant Ferris wheel now called the Sky Wheel. And they say, come to see the Myrtle Beach Sky Wheel. It's like the London Eye. They have a big Ferris wheel in London, and it's very similar to the big Ferris wheel in London. At the top of the London Eye, you can look out, and you can see Westminster Abbey, and St. Paul's Cathedral, and the Houses of Parliament. And at the top of the Myrtle Beach Sky Wheel, you can look out and see a low-flying plane carrying a 2-for-1 t-shirt banner. It's very similar. It's almost identical. I was at the Myrtle Beach Airport, and that's a real thing. And they have an airport. And there was a sign up on, it said, if you see something, say something. That's very hard to do at the Myrtle Beach Airport. Like, where do I begin? People at the beach, they love to drink some beer. They love to go to Myrtle Beach and drink some beer and shoot some fireworks. That is a deadly combination. Every July 4th around the South, rednecks are blowing themselves up left and right. Let's hope the terrorists never get wind of this. They'll stop with the suicide bombs, just open up a roadside fireworks down the way to Myrtle Beach, sell old Milwaukee's and M80s and whoop blowers outside for you. That's not jihad, that's jihad right there. Now, if you don't laugh at these jokes, the terrorists win, okay?